Greetings and welcome to Review Time. I'm Icelip, and today I'm going to be reviewing something that I've been waiting quite a long time to get. And that is Transformers masterpiece Rodimus Prime. And I'm in my closet, so unfortunately, this review is going to be a little bit... Let's see, if I do it like that, can I pull this out more? Trying to do this without exposing myself. But yeah, Rodimus Prime. And yeah, so let's read his bio, shall we? Let's get out of the way. Alright. It says, before the coming of Unicron, Rodimus was already a talented warrior, recognized by his comrades for his potential and his lack of patience. When he became Rodimus Prime, he immediately set out to lead from the front. He was always the first on the battlefield and the last off, thrusting himself into the deepest danger rather than asking any of the robots under his command to sacrifice themselves. So, there's that. He's got his tech specs, and I'm going to assume these are only for... only for him in Rodimus Prime mode, because they're kind of high. And, yep. So, that's that. He comes with a lot of stuff, too. Put this box over here. We'll get him off. Start off in this mode, and it took forever to get him into this mode, so I probably, hold on one second, there we go, that is so much better. Alright, so let me move this back over. Start him off in his sleek whatever mode, and it rolls. It's got wheels, they roll good. It was really difficult to get him into this mode. So I'll probably, once I change him back into robot mode, I don't think I'll be doing this too often. He's that funky car, but for some reason it works so much better with these colors than it did with the pink and more pink colors. He's got his spoilers, he's got his spoiler, he's got his exhausts, wheels, they're rubber, tires, flame deco. He's basically in his G1 toy colors, which was much different than the G1 cartoon, in which he was pink. So in this mode, you can take his Targetmaster, and now did a review on this first, which I really loved. Thumbs up. Deception 209. I've subscribed to him. You should probably do it too. But you take his Targetmaster, which would normally be like this with the stick out. This is how you use it when he's in robot mode. You flip the stick forward. This is how you attach him. I had to look at the box because the instructions, which I've promptly lost, mentioned nothing about how to stick them on there. Just said you could stick it on there. So you flip this little thing up. So you can see, flip it up there. It feels that little peg. You take this, and you see how the peg is like that. You take that, and you just kind of wedge that in there. Oops. Let's do that again. You wedge that in there. And you still can't see what I'm doing. So you can see it works. And there he is with his Targetmaster. Oops. Darn it. This thing is kind of fiddly. There he is with his Targetmaster. And yep. So you can take that off if you want to, and get out his
his rifles. Sorry, I put them in a box for storage because I wasn't really using them. So
you know he went into the room, right?
Separate that. There we go.
I didn't know he was doing it.
Okay, so you take his little cannons, and you can take one or the other, and you can see the handle right here's got, okay, there we go. You can stick it up to where these pegs are sticking out, just slide it right in there, which looks a little silly, but you can do that. Do the same thing with his other gun, which looks still kind of silly. Or you could take them and combine them, which is what you would do for when he's in Rodimus mode. Combine them into this long piece right here. And then I guess you could go like that. Although it'll just point down, it won't point up because it's too heavy in the front, but you could do that. So take that apart. Alright, unfortunately I didn't bring anything really for a size comparison, so you know what, I'll take Sergeant Cup, and I'll take this guy and stand him up, and there, you can see he is fairly big. He's, I want to say about the size of an alternator, but I think he's a little bit longer, so yeah. Gimmicks in this mode, aside from the gun thing here, you can pop this up. Whoops, I popped it up too far. Oh, and now you can't see it. So you can pop up, you can take the canopy and pop it up. And in there, there's some pseudo seats where you can put no one, which is kind of a shame. His feet are in the way, so you can't put any kind of figures in there, but it's nice that it's molded. It's molded in detail. You can see it right there. You can see the back of the seats. I guess that's supposed to be like electronics or whatever, I don't know. And half of the dash. And yeah. So I'm gonna pause the camera and be back in robot mode because this guy, like I said, it was really hard to get him into this mode, and I'm not gonna make a fool of myself by trying to transform him on camera because it's not gonna work. So let me pause the camera. One thing I need to point out is that this panel right here that goes on the leg tends to pop off with the slightest pressure. I guess it was fixed with some, I don't know if that was part of the problem. These panels down here, everything else seems pretty tight. This just likes to pop off, so just thought I'd mention that. Alright, and here he is in regular hot rod robot mode. I'm pretty sure I transformed that, right? And the only issue I have is that his this part does not tab in very well. It tabs in pretty well until you move the arms. The arms are kind of tight, so it makes the chest pop. Waka 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 waka, Mr. Pac-Man. But yeah, here we go. But otherwise, though, he looks pretty nice. The backpack's not bad. It's okay. I hope I did that right. Kind of hard to tell, but whatever. It's close enough if not. Until I find the instructions. Dang it. He has a lot of articulation. His head can look up and down, move around, look around. His arms can go pretty much a 360. Rotate at just above the elbow. Bends at the elbow and stuff. Wrist moves, swivels, and he can, you know, do that, whatever that means. And look at his hands. His thumb is on a ball joint, so it's a tight ball joint. So I've already had it popped off once. You move it to a certain extent. He has like a flipper hand, in that all the fingers are actually molded together. But he can backhand you, or he can make a fist. So, that's actually not bad. He's got a little waist articulation. That's probably due to transformation. His legs move out. Perceptor kick. And these flaps, he's got flaps here. They actually move so you can get a wide range of movement. Upper thigh, ratchety, loud, clickety joint. Leg bends. Actually, it bends in two areas, but he's got a knee there, and then he's got another knee there. That's for transformation. And he actually rotates. Oops. Good, I didn't snap anything off. It rotates at the upper calf, and then his foot like pivots and stuff. So, yeah. So you can get a wide range of poses out of him if you'd like. Gimmick-wise, let's see. The first gimmick I'll do is his visor rolls down. Now you have to like pinch these, and mine just like this side seems to be pinched in kind of permanently, but it goes down, and it only works with the hot rod head. It doesn't work with the other head, and it's fairly secure. I'm moving it up and down, and even touching the thing, and you're seeing it's not popping down. So yeah, that seems to be, there seems to have been some improvements from what I've seen from videos from this version of the mold from the Masterpiece Rodimus Convoy, except that's still. Let's see, what else has he got? Let's move the camera down some, and you can take the hands. It works on both sides. You can take the hands, flip them out, and for transformation, I find it's easier to turn him into the car if you flip his hands into here, and flip out these bits. So now I gotta do this just right. Put that like that. And did I do it right? Yes, I did. It closed. So I've done that. And give me 1 second. He's got 2 bits that can fit on there. Oh, before I go any further, maybe somebody could explain what this is. I found this in my box. Stickers. One says left arm, one says right arm, which I was like, oh, that's not too bad, because, I guess it must go somewhere. But can anybody explain why there's an Autobot and a Decepticon insignia right there? Anybody? I can understand maybe the Autobot, but the Decepticon one, not getting. So yeah, I thought I'd just, or maybe this is the hint for the next, I don't know, well, the next one is supposed to be MP10 Masterpiece, the new Masterpiece Convoy or Optimus Prime. So, give me 1 second. I forgot to get all the rest of this crap out. I wonder if I put the instruction booklet under. No, I didn't. I sincerely do not know what I did with the instruction booklet. Thankfully, I probably won't need it, having transformed him once. It's a little bit difficult and a little bit fiddly, but it's actually a lot easier to do than, like, say, the Seekers. So, let's put this thing back in here. I'll put it in backwards. Okay, put it in this way. And so he comes with this little welding torch that he had in the movie. As a matter of fact, when he comes out of the box, he has the welding torch on. So you can see, for whatever reason, they molded it red instead of it being silver. I think it was supposed to be like a silver color or a gray or something, but whatever. So it comes with that. He comes with that. You just pull it right back out. And then he comes with a saw blade. Now this was molded, I believe it was molded in clear plastic. So it's nice that it's a blue translucent plastic with some silver on it. Because before it just kind of looked like a, I don't know, a silver CD disc, something. And here, it looks a lot better. That's all I can say. This looks a lot better. It's just too bad there's no storage for this on him while he's in, or any mode when you're not using him. So, that's pretty much that. Now, and I'm doing this again at a very weird angle, so I apologize. So now he's got, you can open this up, and there you can see he has a mini matrix of leadership. When I say mini, this thing is actually smaller than, if I can get it out, smaller than, this thing is probably just slightly bigger, just a little, just about twice as big as the one that comes with the hybrid style convoy, which is a really tiny, this thing is too small for regular Optimus Prime. So, but he does come with this matrix, which, actually looks like a plastic version of the matrix, sort of like a plastic, slightly remolded version of the matrix that comes with the Battle in Space 2-pack, Rodimus, the one that's all silver. I could be wrong. Unfortunately, it is too big to put in here, but once you open it up, it does look rather nice, and he can hold it. He can do the, you've got the touch, arise, Rodimus Prime thing. So you can hold it. And he can, open the matrix. He's got the matrix. It's opened. And now all he has to do is hold it over his head. And we can begin his final transformation. So the first thing that you want to do is take these panels. Wait, I think they were supposed to be out like this, and then you squeeze them up, or you put them down. I forget which one it is, but it's very very minuscule thing. Then you take his legs and lift that up. You take them and they move down just a little bit. I don't know if they're supposed to move down anymore. I'm afraid to put any more pressure, but it has very little height. Brings his legs a little closer together, I guess, kind of. And then you change his face, which is, you just pull this up, and then you can see his other face was hiding behind this one. Just, whoops. Give me a second. I can't, there we go. And there you go. Now he's Old Man Rodimus Prime and Rodimus Convoy. And I guess you could pivot these feet so they're like that, and that would give him even more height. So let's do that. So now he's standing on sticks though, so it doesn't look all that gravy. And he doesn't balance too well. There we go. So now there he is, old Rodimus Convoy. Oh, and I think these are supposed to be out. Probably not, but on the box, he's holding the Matrix with his Rodimus Convoy. Rodimus. I keep forgetting we're in America. Rodimus Prime face, and these are out like this to make him bulkier, I guess. So you've got that. And you can just take his arms, and that's pretty much it. I don't think they pull out any. They pull out? Nope, they don't. They don't pull out any, and that's that. You can take his, I was going to say his Minicon. Thank you, Armada and PCC, Power Core Combiners. You can take this, he's got little square wedges, and you can go and you can actually get it to go in his hand. There's right there, you can see there's a dark shadow. That little shadow is a square peg hole. You take the peg, stick it in the square peg hole, and just close the fist a little bit. And there you go. He's got his weapon, and it stays in. It's not flopping out. Unfortunately, it's not the sturdiest. It doesn't hold in his hands as well as the other weapons. Now, he's got his little guns to transform it. I'll show you again. You just take the front of this gun here, push it through the back of this gun, which will extend the barrels, and parts of this will open up. You see the backs there, and then it'll click when you did it right. Well, it'll click when you do it wrong too. Apparently, that's what I did. So, okay, there we go. And there you go. He's got his Humongozoid gun. Now, just got to get it into his hand. And here's where, if you turn this too far up, you tend to pop out his, I forgot what it's called, his thumb. So just do the same thing. Pegs on the side, hole in the hand, put the peg in the hole. Whoops, he almost fell down. And then close the hand around it just a little bit. You can't close it all the way because then it'll push it out the peg hole, but as you can see, it is pegged in well. So there he is in all his Rodimus Prime glory. And I think this is supposed to be up. I think that's supposed to be up more. It doesn't even really matter because it doesn't really do much. Size comparison. This is going to be a little difficult. So we'll take Sergeant Cup with his Targetmaster, which I gave him after I took it off of this. It's Penetrator. Sorry, NCX-AX. I just thought that was so cool. I liked it. So there you can see him with. There we go. This is better. There you can see him. Dang it! I can't get a good shot of both of them. He's too tall now. But there you can see him, and of course he is way too big, way out of scale. But not much you can do about that. Give me a second. So, with the deluxe universes, he's too huge. Too huge, he's too big, senor. So we'll take him out. So let's go take a Masterpiece Seeker. We'll take Black Starscream. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be the Walmart exclusive. I forgot what his name is. Skywarp, but they just took the face off of Starscream, so they didn't even. And you can see he's quite a bit bigger in his MP Prime, MP Hot Rodimus Prime, whatever. Rodimus Prime. In Rodimus Prime mode, he's bigger, so that's actually pretty nice. I wish I had my my reissue Generation 1 Ultra Magnus. See how that fits in scale, but I've got the next best thing. Let's see what he looks like with Masterpiece Convoy or Optimus Prime. And no holding hands. And he is too short. He's a good hot rod scale for hot rod, but not for Rodimus Prime. But that's okay. He'll probably fit better in scale with the I forgot the eye gear. The eye gear. What do you call it? Let's see. Let's compare matrices. You got the touch. You got open up. Huh. Yes, now. Never had a problem opening this before. There we go. Alright, and oh, this matrix is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Or maybe it's the same matrix, just remolded in plastic. It looks like it. Why am I having such a hard time getting this thing out? Give me a second. Alright. And here we go. Size comparison. Size comparison. You can see that the matrices are about the same size. They are different builds, though. This is Optimus's. This is Rodimus's. Rodimus's matrix is a little bulkier, has a lot more detail around the matrix core. But, you know, and it's definitely much better looking than... Oh, here we go. So now you've got all three matrices. So let's put this matrix back in here so don't lose him. Just, you know. And it's kind of funny. The only Prime to get an upgrade, the only bot to get an upgrade from the matrix was actually Rodimus here. Nobody else got an update. When Scourge got a hold of it, all it did was poison him, and it made him strong, but he didn't transform into a different bot or an upgraded version or anything. Let's see. Thunderwing? When Thunderwing... I think Thunderwing had it. Was it Thunderwing? I think Thunderwing had it for a while. He didn't transform. Yeah, the only one that it transforms is Rodimus. It transforms him from a teenager into an old man. From a sports car into a Winnebago. So, yeah. So, I'm glad I got him, and I'm glad I got him at a much cheaper price than the Japanese version. He doesn't come with a trailer. He doesn't need to. Everything else is pretty much the same as far as I know. There isn't any... Oops, this is not on. Got his arm transformed wrong. There we go. It's supposed to be like that. His Japanese counterpart doesn't have die-cast metal effect, except for maybe in the feet. Here he's got plastic, and I think the feet are plastic. It might be some kind of metal. It's kind of hard and heavy. Before I forget, here is his Targetmaster. Now, I don't know what he was called in G1 because I can't remember. So he's called Offshoot here, but I think it was called Firebolt or not Point Blank. I don't remember, but anyway. So here he is. You want to see him transform? Okay, I'll show you. You don't have to break my arm or nothing. You just pull that down there, and let's see. His arms are up here. I'm doing this out of order, but there's his arms, and his legs. You just pull them up like that. So he's kind of in a weird splits, and then you take this right here, this lever, put it down, and that'll raise his head. See? Raise his head out of there. And maybe I didn't do that right. Oh, and push that other one back like this. It fits into, see, right there, it fits into that groove. And I wish I had my G1 version out. I don't. So you take them and transform them. You flip out his legs and rotate them. Put down his arms and rotate them so that they're at the proper angle. And he's fairly big for a Targetmaster. He is, let's see, a normal Targetmaster would only be about up to, I think only about up to his, the top of his pelvis, maybe to where his chest is. So he's actually a lot bigger. He's got head articulation. His arms rotate in a 360 on the shoulder. They go in and out and up and down. Oops, sorry, in and out and up and down. He's got a double hinge elbow. And that's it as far as the arms are concerned, you know. Legs are on a ball joint at the hips. So, and they're at a ball joint at the knees. So you've got a wide range of motions. So, let's see. Get him out, and let me get a standard, what do you call it? Legends class figure. That almost everybody's got some coloration of this guy. So here is Bumblebee, and he looks like he's in that gold colored paint that becomes really brittle and breaks. But you can see, now you can't see because I forgot to lower the camera. So we'll just do it like this. Let's put it in like that. And you like that. And you can see that Bumblebee is slightly taller. Just very slightly taller. Not much. So, yep. I love this figure. He was $59.99 plus shipping on Toysrus.com. You can still get them in the stores apparently. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. I love them. I got them. You should go get them and love them too. Bye.